Xin Chao, what's up everybody? Alright, we're back in Saigon. This is going to be my second vlog since we're back in Saigon. We're going to do a little bit of a news update, what I think is going to happen, stuff like this. I think it's a pretty good update. I would appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, comment if you want to comment and hit that like button. If not, keep her moving and go on to somebody else, but greatly appreciate it if you do so. So yeah, I think, you know, as far as like news goes in Vietnam and especially Saigon, the biggest thing on like the Saigon news right now that's circulating today is that they're going to charge you, if you want to get through the airport fast when you come in through Ho Chi Minh, there's going to be a line that charges, I think, 100K to 200K dong to get through it quicker. So if you're worried about sitting in a long line checking into the airport, it sounds like you can really fast track that stuff now, which is a really, really good idea on their part. I would certainly pay that amount, no problem. Other ways you can really shortcut that stuff, especially if you're traveling domestically in Vietnam, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is just do e-ticketing. Don't have a carry-on, don't have a check bag, just have a backpack, and you can just do an e-ticket. And every time I go through the airport, no matter how busy it is, if there's a billion people there, I go straight to security, and security is really fast in Vietnam, especially when the airport is busy, because they want to push everybody through. I'm to my gate by 15 minutes when I have an e-ticket. If you don't have an e-ticket, it can take you much, much longer. But if you go ahead and sign in and check in online, that's also the best way to get a good seat. So if you're looking to get a good seat on a cheap domestic flight, you want to check in exactly 24 hours before that flight online and get that e-ticket. And then you're going to have better availability at a seat, especially if you're a bigger guy and you want an emergency section seat where you got all that leg room. That's the way to do it. That's the ticket. Now you can get lucky sometimes and only check in like 6 hours, 10 hours beforehand, or even check in at the airport. It's just not going to be as good as if you checked in ahead of time through an e-ticket. That is a big traveling tip. You should be using this worldwide, no matter what. Yeah. As far as I've been told, I've got friends in every major city, and I guess Hanoi is just completely popping off with tourists. There's a lot of tourists in Saigon right now as well. You don't see many right now because it's been raining all day, and I've been dealing with what I can do with the rain. I had a busy schedule all morning, been editing videos, editing the New York stuff, getting all that stuff up, coming up with concepts to shoot videos. I've also got a new camera. I've got a 360 RS Twin, and I have the 360 lens as well. So once we do the next moto vlog, it's going to be a combination of a 360 video with a camera on my head. So it's going to be two different videos split into two different times with my awesome talkover as ever. I'm not big into like watching motorbike videos or moto vlogs where there's just music and some dudes riding around, but to each their own. If you are into that, I respect that. That's cool, whatever you like. But for me, I want to try to capture really good 4K content. I like the idea of the 360 camera and then a little bit of the camera on my head and then just my good talking, which is pretty much what I'm good at doing. I have missed Saigon greatly. It's great to be back here. I feel at home here. It definitely was not as fun to vlog in New York, although I thought the New York vlogs were really good. I also thought what we did in Florida was good. I know a lot of you guys didn't watch it, which is totally understandable. I didn't expect a lot of you to. But to the people that did, you guys are awesome. To the people that helped the channel through Patreon, and to the homies that donated through PayPal on single-time donations, you guys are awesome. Super, super, super appreciated that. It really helped out in a hard time, you know. As we all know, the flight was expensive to get here and there. And the big problem that Vietnam's facing now is the flights. Flights are super, super expensive here. You know, my flight on the return back on a relatively short notice, like 2 weeks, I couldn't find anything that was in any kind of good time frame for under 1,500 bucks. I could have got shorter flights than what I did when I did a 20-hour layover in Haneda Airport. But they were like $1,500, $2,000, and they weren't that much shorter. They were still like 35-hour flights. I was like, well, what's 5 more hours to save 500 to 800 bucks? So the problem is there's still not enough flights coming to handle the influx of the people that want to come. So that is a growing issue with coming to Vietnam right now. A round trip is not cheap. It's at least, if you book a couple months out, 1,200 bucks. Sure, on occasion you can find, like if you book a day ahead, you can find a plane that's got a few empty seats and get a pretty good deal. But for the most part, it's pretty darn expensive to fly here right now. And that's a situation that Vietnam needs to help with. They need to get their airlines doing more international trips and having more planes coming and going to reduce that cost of the airline travel. It would be awesome to see, you know, airline cheaper and an influx of people coming. The next thing I want to talk about is the visa. We talk about the visa all the time. Everybody's still always asking me about the visa. I know some of you are like, I don't want to hear about the visa anymore, but enough people still ask me. There's still only a 30-day e-visa. There is no visa on arrival. There is no longer visa than 30 days besides an e-visa. There is nothing else. There is no 6-month. There is no 90-day. There is no 1 year. And I don't know if they will bring it back. I've been on the fence. Sometimes I say they'll bring it back. Sometimes I say I don't think they're going to bring it back. But I think that they might bring it back as we head into, you know, Western winter. So I think, and the reason for that is because Western winter, people want to get away from the snow and come here. So I think it might be very possible that we see the return of longer visas. Now it is super easy it's not super easy. You've got to go do a visa run or go somewhere else. But I know people that are on 3 and 4 month e-visa extensions by leaving the country, either going to Cambodia. A lot of people are flying to Bangkok. Some people are going to the Philippines for a week or two and then coming back. Other people are going to Bali for a week or two. Hint, hint, we might be going to Bali soon as well. But there's multiple ways to stay here longer than 30 days. So, and as far as I know, there's a few people on the internet that say you can only do it 4 or 5 times. I already know a dude that's on his 4th time, no problem. And I know a dude going on his 5th, no problem. So I don't think that there's any way for them to even monitor that if they wanted to. So I think the e-visa extension is unlimited. As long as you leave the country and get a new visa, why would they put a cap on that? It logistically makes no sense. And then they would have to have an entire system that monitors all that stuff, which I also don't think that they would do. Now, anything's possible, sure. It might be that you can't do it past 6 times, but time will tell, and I'll keep you guys updated on that, as I always do with all information. You know, there's a lot of heat waves going across in northern Vietnam right now and into central Vietnam. So the other interesting thing I saw is that a lot of Indians are coming over to Vietnam right now, which I found to be very cool. I guess heading into you know, October, you'll see a lot of Europeans wanting to come over. So I think you're going to see, they talked a lot about visa-free travel for up to 90 days for like 80 plus countries in the news. Now, it hasn't been there lately, but I think you're going to see really soon, I think within the next month or two, especially if newspapers start writing about it again, you'll see a visa-free travel for way longer than 30 days for a lot of countries. And I think if Vietnam does that, they will become a crucial counterpart in this zone of traveling. Because right now, there is a lot of people that want to come longer than 30 days. And yes, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to go do a border crossing and come back to extend another 30 days. But it's possible, and it's there, and it's available to do. Other things I think that are pretty cool is that there's just a lot of things going on here again. Everything's open in Vietnam. They're not talking about really locking down anything again. They don't really care about the virus anymore. They are pushing the 4th injection, but almost every Vietnamese is taking it. There's very few people that are against it. My wife already got her 4th injection, which I will be getting my 4th injection within the next couple weeks probably. I think I had her schedule it. I don't care about getting them. I know a lot of you guys do, but for me, man, it is rainy as hell and windy. For me, I don't mind. It's going to keep me traveling. I've got a lot of countries to go to in the next 6 months, so I need all that stuff available to me as I go to these countries. So I'm going to do what it takes to go travel, expand, and grow the channel. I already talked about it on the video before this. We have a bunch of the GoFundMe orphanage project stuff to do as well. We're going to go into the water park. The new camera I got is fully waterproof, so we'll be able to film a lot of that. I've got a couple girls coming to help me. So it all should be interesting. And as ever, if you want to talk to me more directly and get to know me, you can either sign up for the Patreon for as little as $1 a month and directly communicate with me there. Or if you want to talk as well, you can join up to the Discord and chat with me there. The link is in the description for both these things. If you do want to join the Discord, you're going to need to post your YouTube handle once you join. If you don't, you'll be kicked, you won't be banned, but you'll be continuously asked to link your YouTube handle. And until you do, you really won't be able to hang around. So, and if you can't figure out why we do that, it's for various reasons. It helps keep things on the up and up. So that's the video for today. Things are looking very good in Vietnam. We've got an influx of tourists right now. I saw them all over as I was here. I'm happy to be back. I hope you guys are happy to have me back. And we're gonna just start pumping out content like never before. We're gonna do all kinds of different stuff. We have a live stream schedule, which is gonna be Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Wednesday is gonna be a vanilla stream, maybe at home, maybe somewhere out to dinner with Win. Friday and Saturday is going to be out partying and drinking with subscribers and friends, nothing too crazy. And then Sundays, again, are going to be coffee with Win and chill day. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Big ups to all you that helped me through the America journey of my life. And now we're back into Southeast Asia, and we're just going to continue to make vlogs here. I did the best with what I could do today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I just thank you so much for your support. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.